Hello, and welcome to Innovate Leader Podcast. This is a session where I share some critical leadership values that can enable you as a leader in your journey of building highly productive teams. And the word today is appreciative. And appreciative, from a dictionary perspective, is the feeling or showing gratitude or pleasure to others, that is. And when I looked at this word and I translated it in an organization setting, and how leaders can actually be appreciative, how leaders can actually drive appreciative leadership in their spaces in a way that will be able to drive more engagement in the team, that eventually will lead to high productivity within the team. And I looked at three areas on how leaders can apply appreciative leadership. And the first one is you can show care for your team. Because without care, if as a leader you don't care for your team, if you don't genuinely care for your team, then your team will not genuinely care for you. And eventually then you'll have very few people who are really engaged with you as a leader. And this will have a detrimental effect, because then you'll have people, yes, driving their targets, meeting the target, but they're not highly productive. And this is where we lose it, because leaders, we want to keep a professional distance, we want to keep a distance, then we end up not caring for our teams. The second one is acknowledge that there are obstacles along the way. There are hardship that the team will face, there are hardship that you will face as a team, even in terms of your relationship with them. And when you acknowledge this, then you'll be able to acknowledge their contributions in making positive progress towards these obstacles. And that is the critical part. And that's how then you start showing some appreciative, regardless of the obstacles, regardless of the hardship on the way, in whatever situation. I think critical is acknowledging the small contributions, the small progress, positive progress that we're making as we journey forward. The third area is, seek to help others to become more descriptive. Seek to help your team to actually be open, to share, to describe what they're going through, to describe the things that are happy about, to describe the things that are blocking them from making positive progress. And you can only do this by actually you yourself as a leader becoming more descriptive to the team, and also join in and ask questions, become curious around what they're doing, how you can help them, and so on. And this is a way on how you can be able to show some appreciation to the team. So when you do this, there are three things that you are driving into the minds of your team. The first one is you are showing them that you actively listen and care about them. And the second one is you're showing that you are actually complimenting them in whatever they do every day. And the third one that you're showing is you're showing that you are thoughtful, that you've taken time to reflect, to think about the engagement with them, to think about what they actually go through, and you are taking time to really acknowledge that they are critical in terms of the valuable journey moving forward. So when you do this, then you'll see how your team will become highly engaged. And highly engaged teams actually leads to high productivity over time. So I hope I've added value to you. My name is Gilbert Angana, or Coach Gilbert. I'm the CEO of Ascent Leadership Group, and our focus is actually to really be your thinking partner, your coaching partner, and to work with you in terms of training your leaders or your team in different areas of leadership. Engage us and let's talk more about it. Thank you very much, and see you in the next one.